I live in America. I'm a Ghanaian American. And I know as a citizen, you're supposed to follow laws that the country put into place. All humans are created equal. You cannot curse people. If a white person cannot use an N-word, so do a black person. This guy is sitting on social media insulting people, using the N-word over and over towards the northern part of Ghana, saying everything that he wants to take. I call upon the immigration people in Germany to make sure this guy go back to Ghana, because such person that started trouble without becoming a resident in Germany, without being a citizen in Germany, will always end up by causing troubles when he finally got his status to stay there. You so
Ebusuafo yesi aha ye Dubai TV. Ebusuafo nda so ye den samfufuro ebogu yande ponda ye de bro. Ebusuafo ye chechu bia. Bia nim oye Ohene David our social media, especially Facebook. With the Facebook akotene pa bibia oye video obo Ghana mpayimfu wonechi. And say we started all your videos be olobo John Mahama nechi papa in some all kanonumu yazen afi so most at times you know okasafa entafu no one him John Muhammad ntafia na yi na waka ye video bi oda fa ntafu ho na okay video no woman bi so wa ye video afa oye Ohene David ho na video na woman ye no ne hina ne nda woman no wa report Ohene David odena ma oye immigration office Germany immigration office there akwana Ohene David oye ni video no na ole shaho ba na ole kansama onfo kwem oditie amanfo oditie mbesiafo oditie entafu oditie entafu no woman no gbefu papa ma wa report that far Ohene David ho ewo Facebook wa kansem bebre that far Ohene David no se opadoma Ohene David ni page no wo block na wo disconnect ni fi Facebook na ebusuafo yenka chone yenkoni nko nkitei besie no nanumansam yese ha iye Dubai TV ye be pade bo subscribe to our channel na ma bibi the video tuma waso wonsa kan na ye bi ahwe ebusuafo yenko ni yenko hwe video ni mbrasisia ya krawan.
Hello, welcome to Northern Unity Page. This is Princess Suri Dana coming to you live. I did this video on Ghanaian Citizen TV, and I want to actually do this video in English. First of all, this video goes out to a guy called Ohene David or whatever it is. He happened to be in Frankfurt, Germany. And to the German immigration service, every immigrant who migrated from another country to a new country is supposed to follow the rules that the country put in for people to obey. Here is a guy who is from Ghana, that is a black guy sitting on social media speaking to, using the N-word towards a group of half of the population of Ghana, a person saying all kinds of things. And such a person does not deserve immigration status in Germany. You want quality people. You want people with good behavior. Not someone that is divisive. Not someone that will sit and insult people and divide half of the country. And in doing so, he's trying to use the social media to claim asylum in Germany and claim that he cannot go to Ghana because Ghanaians are looking for him. It's simply because what he's sitting in Germany and doing in Ghana is the reason why he's trying to create a false immigration status in Germany. This guy is using Ohene David on social media. I live in America. I'm a Ghanaian American. And I know as a citizen, you're supposed to follow laws that the country put into place. All humans are created equal. You cannot curse people. If a white person cannot use an N-word, so a black person. This guy is sitting on social media insulting people, using the N-word over and over towards the northern part of Ghana, saying everything that he wants to take. I call upon the immigration people in Germany to make sure this guy go back to Ghana, because such person that started trouble without becoming a resident in Germany, without being a citizen in Germany, will always end up by causing troubles when he finally got his status to stay there. You're supposed to follow the rules, David or Ohene David or whatever you are. Please keep northerners out of your mouth. Keep Intafo out of your mouth. I come to tell you, anyone that know where this guy is, let the German government to know what he's doing. His platform is for insult. He's insulting the chiefs of the country, the people. Politics is like if you are a public servant, you become a fagin. But when you take after other ethnicity to use an N-word towards the northern part of Ghana, a whole group, it becomes no. I call upon social media to join me and condemn what this guy is doing. He's using tree to say that the northern part of Ghana people, he's using N-word that you are not supposed to use to describe them, cursing these people that are not politicians, who he doesn't have anything to do with. They never talk to him simply because politicians are paying him to do something on social media. He's attacking half of the country and hiding in Germany, thinking that he's going to use that platform to claim asylum and stay in Germany. I call upon the government to know the requirement for a person to gain a status of a refugee status in a new country is to follow the rules of the country. Number one. Number two, to be a decent human being who treated God's children, every human being in this planet, as God's children, and will judge a person by what the person did to you, not because of the book. You never open the book and you are judging the book. So please, you, David, stay away from the northerners. Nobody knows you anywhere. If you have your beef, whoever you have your beef with, you can take it over there. But leave the Intafo alone. It's a word that is bad. It's pretty much like using the N-word against black people. This guy is using the same word to describe half of Ghana. That's the reason why I'm making this video. To anyone that know David or Ohene David or whoever he is. This guy is light-skinned albino. You can see him and know who he has. Dots in his face. He tried to bleach them out. They're still there. So anyone that will come into a new country and try to violate other people's civil rights to be denied a refugee status in that country. It doesn't make any sense what you do. If you commit crimes in your country until you're gonna come and hide in somebody's country and be doing the same things you did in your country and you ran away, or you came to the country because you came through Libya or whatever you came through to get refugee status, and you decided to sit and be cursing people by using the N-word so you can create a folder to show the immigration that this is exactly what I'm talking about. People are trying to hurt me in my country. We have all the things that we also can use for the German immigration service for them to know what this guy is doing. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You cannot insult people using N-word to half of Ghana simply because you wanna build your briefcase on your case on asylum in Germany. They don't do that. You are not the first person, Ghanaian, to be in Germany to gain status over there. But no Ghanaian ever did being this ridiculous, like what this guy is doing, outrageous, calling half of Ghana. What you don't know why people do understand tree. When they send foreign citizens, foreign workers, to go work over the State Department people, the German State Department people to go to Ghana. The first thing they learn is English. I want the German immigration to go to this guy's page on social media and see what the guy is saying, to see whether this guy is qualified to stay in Germany. Because what he's doing, he's creating a portfolio to come and show you guys how he's wanted in Ghana. He can go to Ghana. And in doing so, he's insulting chiefs, the king of the Ashantis, everybody in Ghana. And today, he turned his insult to half of the country. Everything that I'm talking about, you can search it on his platform. His name is Ohene David. I stand for humanity, but anyone that will try to destroy the human race for his personal gain is no. So the German government, you will have rules and requirements, and you want decent people to come and stay in your country and work. This guy is not qualified to be one of the decent people. Anyone that is out there to look for refugee status has no place to sit on social media and be using the N-word against a group of Ghanaians. I call upon this immigration to validate what I'm talking about by going to this guy's social media. He's on TikTok, he's on Instagram, he's on Facebook, and the name this guy is using is called Ohene David. And he's albino, which is bleaching now to look like he's maybe a mixed person. He's not. He's an albino who is from Ghana. And he's in Germany doing it. He said it that whatever he put his head to do, he will do it. If you want papers in Germany, he's going to get them. His dream is to come to Canada. He said all these things in his platform, what his agenda is. And because of this, his agenda, he's willing to drag people through the mud so that you guys can grant him asylum in Germany, so that he can move from Germany to Canada. This guy does not fit to be a citizen in a country that everybody's supposed to follow the rules and requirements. Please, you want decent people in your countries to work, and this guy is not qualified to be one of the decent people. And the name again is Ohene David. At this point, he lives in Frankfurt, Germany, and he's saying that his dream is to move to Canada. And in doing so, I think he came through Lydia, he said it himself, without papers. And then he's trying to claim political asylum in Germany. And in doing so, he's insulting people in Ghana to build his briefcase, his portfolio, to come and show the German immigration why he couldn't go to Ghana. And it wasn't like somebody was after him or not. When he came into Germany and realized he couldn't get stay in Germany, he took to social media to be cursing his fellow Africans, by using the N-word towards the Africans. It's on his social media platform. You guys can check it out. He's on Twitter, he's on Instagram, he's on TikTok, and then Facebook. You can corroborate all this thing that I'm taking. You can validate the things I'm saying. If a human being, any human being that will violate other human beings' civil rights, does not fit to guarantee, to grant a political asylum or refugee status in someone else's country. At the end of the day, the refugees are running from issues. They are not running from sitting down to be cursing other people to want to grant asylum based on using other people, calling them inward, whether you cannot use. If the German people were the one that's saying what this guy is saying, the whole world would stand and say the Germans cannot say that. So did the African guy who lives in Germany and be doing what he's doing. He cannot do that either. So I come today to call upon everybody that like what I'm doing. If you agree that what this guy is doing is wrong, help me share this video. Let the video go far. I will tag this video to so many places. They will get David. What you are doing is not going to work. Do not tear people apart because you want to get asylum in Germany. It's not going to work for you. If I were to be you, you shouldn't even be on social media as someone that stole away, someone that came from cross the Mediterranean to get into Italy, and then Italy to Germany. Now you're sitting on social media platform and using N-word towards Ghanaians, cursing people without even thinking about people's civil rights. And you want the German government to grant you asylum while you are violating other people's civil rights? The answer is no. So to anyone that believes what I'm saying, what this guy is doing is wrong, help me share this video. I come today to appeal to anyone that will hold this guy immigration paperwork to grant him asylum in Germany. Take to his Twitter, go into his Instagram, go into his Facebook, go into his TikTok, check all those pages and see what this guy is doing. If what I'm saying, if I'm right, please do not grant this guy a political asylum in Germany. He does not deserve it. They have more qualified people who are running from prosecution, from reality, not just fake people that are coming to be insulting people simply because he wants to build his case for German immigration. It's so sad to see Africans attend to this barbaric way against their own Africans. If a European were to say those words, the whole Africa will say they should not say it. So do the African too. If a white person cannot use the N-word towards black person, a black person also have no right to use the N-word to be cursing other blacks in the country. You don't belong to the same tribe. You cannot insult me. Even if you belong to the same tribe, you cannot violate your other human being civil right. And that's exactly what this David is doing in Germany. I call upon the German government. I call upon the immigration services. People don't know all these things that we are doing. For you to get anything, they go and check all these things. Inshallah, by the grace of God, they're going to check all this, David. They're going to get you in Germany. You're going to be returned to Ghana. Whatever you are doing, be careful. Whatever you are doing, I'm telling you, be careful. For you to be using an N-word towards half of the population of Ghana, and then you even open your mouth to say that without your people, there's nobody in Ghana who is the Tani, and you still sitting there saying all those things, right? They are watching your page, and they're going to get all these things that you are saying. David, by the grace of God, Hazard, you're going to be sent back to Ghana. Because anyone that will stand for political asylum has no place to be using an N-word towards a group of people, half of the population of Ghana. So I call upon this immigration. Shalom to everybody. Assalamu alaikum. All the people, I call upon anyone that work on this. The guy name is David Ohene. And if there's not the true name, he's Albano. He is not a mixed person. And these days he buy like bleaching creams, bleach himself, so he will look like half caste. He's no half caste. He's an Albano guy. In Germany, cursing people. He doesn't have a limit. He was out there cursing one girl, describing this girl, private part, everything. You name it. And you guys can check all these things I'm talking about this David guy. Please. I believe in humanity. I'm an activist. And anyone that will put a fellow human down for your own personal gain, I stand to say no to that. So I call upon any immigration who is working on immigration services in Germany, Frankfurt especially, who is working on this guy case. Look into this guy background. Go to his social media. Check the things he's saying. If you don't have anybody to translate, you guys can call me. I will translate for you guys what this guy is saying. And he doesn't know. All the foreign service workers in any country they go, the first thing they learn is the language. You think they don't understand the things you are saying? They do. And they're going to get to the bottom of it. You cannot violate half of the population. If we are 30 million or 32 million, almost 10 million population-wise, or 15 million is what David is sitting down using the N-word to describe in Germany. If a German cannot say that word to a black person, no black has a right to come and hide in the Western soil and use the same insult towards people because you want them to grant you asylum. It's no. Anytime someone wants asylum, they will go back to your background and check. You guys investigate this guy. And he's not supposed, he does not deserve the German political asylum in Germany. They need to take him out. Because anyone that will violate your fellow human being civil right has no place as a refugee, has no place for political asylum. He started all this while he was in Germany. He opened his political page to curse people and say all this in Germany. Simply because he said it. That the only way he can grant political asylum is when he showed to the German government that he has so many enemies in Ghana. That's where he can go. You don't create enemies simply because you want them to grant you political asylum. So I come today to call any immigration officer that want to look into this case. You need to check his social media. The name he used on social media is Ohene David. I will post his things. I have Northern Unity page. I will post his videos so you guys can see if I can find them. Check this guy background. It's not everybody that deserves to be granted political asylum. We have more qualified people who are running from true prosecution, not just fake guy. He is so fake and phony. He's gonna come to Germany and be cursing a group, 50 million people, simply because he wants a grant. He wants German government to give him political asylum. The answer is no. You don't invade other people's privacy for your personal gain. So I call upon anyone that believe what this guy is doing is wrong. Help me for them not to make this mistake. They have more qualified people in Germany who deserve to get political asylum in Germany. No David or Hannibal or whatever it is. For what he's doing, if anybody cannot use the N-word towards black people, if a white person cannot use it, a black person cannot come and live in a foreign land, a white land, and then want to get political asylum and then turn around and violate 15 to 16 million people's civil rights. Based on that, he wants to build a portfolio for you guys to be able to grant him a political asylum. The answer is no. The guy needs to be investigated. The name social media is Ohene David. So I call upon the German immigration to take to the social media and track this guy and see his activities, what he's been doing on social media. You know, people sit there and watch all this and that. They don't get it. How can you come into a foreign land to want people to grant you citizenship based on like refugee status? Meanwhile, you're sitting using internet, which the data, they can track it. The calls, they can listen to everything that you are doing. You're using the same things in that country to abuse 60 million people of Ghanaians by calling them an N-word. It's not accepted. It's not accepted. If anyone cannot say it, I would say I'm what? I'm an activist. And I advocate for people. I believe in equality. All men and women are created equal in the eyes of God. I don't believe in putting someone down to stand tall. Anyone that will do that is the most dangerous person that does not deserve to be granted a political asylum in any other country. If this boy can say that he wants political asylum and leave Ghana and get to Germany and start behaving in this way without even having his stay in Germany, when you guys grant him the stay, what will he do? To go to Ghana and kill people and run back? You're supposed to take fine citizens to give them citizenship or residency. This Ohene David is not one of them. I promise you, check on his social media feed the thing he's saying about the northern Ghanaians. He's sitting there saying all kinds of things. He says he's untouchable. I want them to investigate, to go to his page. You don't know. They do all that. Inshallah, they're going to check you for real to see what you are doing. I don't have no beef with anybody, but any man or woman who will put your fellow human being down for your personal insult or your personal gain, to insult someone for your personal gain, I will not stand for that. We are all children of God. In God's eyes, we are all created equal. It doesn't matter who you are or where you are. At the end of the day, it's how you treated someone. Whatever they will do to you and you won't like, you don't do it to someone. But that's exactly what this guy said. He was on social media and telling people that he came through Italy, Libya, into Italy. From Italy, he made out that he was going to make it into Germany, no matter how. He made it to Germany. And from there, he wants to make it to Canada. And doing so, that he's trying to create a portfolio for you guys to give him a stay so he can go to Canada or whatever he's doing. And the people that can grant political asylum, it's not, this guy is not qualified to become a political asylum person, refugee in Germany. The answer is no. Anyone that will run from prosecution will not prosecute others. Anyone that say he's been violated in his native country and he left will not violate others in that country. Anyone that is searching for belonging to a new country will now violate any other people. That's no. So I came to America 30 years ago, follow all the rules and requirements to become a decent citizen of America. And I believe the same thing applies to all European countries too. So this David guy, all that he's doing is causing chaos in Ghana by using the N-word towards 60 million people in Ghana. So I call upon the immigration in Germany to go and search what I'm saying, to see what I'm lying. His dream is to curse people. When you guys grant him the interview, he will come with all this thing to tell the people I've been searching to do bad things to him. And he purposely caused all those bad things in Germany simply because of political asylum. I come today because of that. Anyone that believes in what I'm doing, if you believe what this David is doing is wrong, help me share this video. If you believe God created all of us equal and we are all Ghanaians at the end of the day, help me share this video. If you believe this boy deserves not to stay in Germany, help me share the video. I come today because of